during the President Buhari, last Buhari, how he disbursed 100 billion naira to Fulani in order for them to come to southwest here and share it for the traditional rulers in order to make sure that the relationship between the Fulanis and the Yorubas are in a tight corner. And that's why you see now, you ask yourself, all this Sharia law has been rumors and all that in Ekiti, in Oyo State. Why is it that the traditional rulers are not talking? Because they've collected money. Of course, this is the method. Is now look as if the Fulani, they have mastermized their method, how they will cripple into southwest and they get what they want from the southwest. Of course, you will see even this Islamic banking of a thing we talk about. You see money in the disposal of Islamic banking right now. But are they using that money, Islamic banking, to help the Muslim in Yoruba? The answer is no. They feel that the Yoruba Muslim are not really Muslims. Don't forget the Fulani. Many Fulani have come and hit on Yoruba hard that Yorubas are not practicing Muslim. That's why they want to bring the Sharia law into Yoruba land, so that they will teach Yoruba how to practice this Muslim. As I speak to you, they are even mocking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that they were very deceived that Tinubu, instead of them, Tinubu came to defeat them with Muslim ticket, of which Tinubu is not a Muslim. That a real Muslim will not marry a Christian. Tinubu wife is a Christian. It's a pastor in redeem card. In fact, they even went ahead and told Muslims that told Tinubu that Tinubu don't know how to use to even Alifatia that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot recite Islamic. That is the belief of Fulani Ethnic for you, and that's why they are trying to bring the Sharia into the southwest, so that the way the Yorubas are practicing their Muslim, they will change their orientation. As I say to you, a Yoruba imam cannot lead Fulani imam in prayer. Go and make your investigations. It cannot. They believe that they are not called Muslim. They cannot teach them. So for the Sudan of Sokoto to say he has set up a panel to make sure they implement this Sharia law in Southwest, it should give you a concern that what is happening. It's just to tell you that the Yorubas, the leaders of Yorubas, have told their birthright. I told you yesterday on the Flip TV that this case is just the case of like Esau and Jacob. Remember that it is Esau that have the porridge and Jacob was hungry. Jacob have the porridge while the Esau was hungry. And Esau is the elderly one. He went to meet Jacob. I'm hungry. It's as if this hunger want to kill me. Give me this your porridge. And smart guy Jacob told him that yes, of course, giving you porridge is not the issue, but I'll give you this porridge. Will you say a birthright for me? And Esau said, what is about birthright? Seniority. It's just, but then take the seniority. Let me take this in. At the end of the day, what happened? Jacob collect all the virtues that belong to Esau. At the end of the day, as we speak now, Esau could not able to collect what belongs to him because he sold his birthright. So I'm also saying that in either directly or indirectly, the Yoruba leaders, traditional leaders, have sold their birthright to the Fulani. And that's why it looks as if right now they are speechless. They cannot speak. Let me also divide to the Christians in the southeast. This is high time. It is no time of building cathedral. You are building churches, and the highest when they are doing competition are building 100 capacity of church. These are buildings, these are walls that will be demolished one day, that everybody will die and leave the wall. People that you impact is what matter. As I speak to you, I interview an Igbo man now, that now it is like this now, the way things are happening now. Do you think that if this Islamic banking enter Southeast now and be sharing 1 million to Igbos, collect 1 million and become a Muslim, do you think many people will not become a Muslim? That is the era we are going now, because hunger is in the land. So for the church of Yorubas who are doing, we have Yorubas are doing well in Christian, they are doing well in the world. We have Oyedipo, we have Adeboye, we have the rest of them doing well. Magnificent. Let them invest this money on Yorubas. Let them invest in educations. The Yorubas had the best education before, but right now, as I'm telling you, everything is fading away.
Now, if you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, like, drop your comment, and also share to others. Are the Yoruba people selling their birthright to the Fulanis? And what are the Yoruba pastors doing? You can continue, sir.
Yes, of course. So what I'm saying now is that they are doing their best. We have the likes of Pastor Adeboye, Oyedipo of this world. They are doing well, but let them channel more energy and make sure that they should stand on their right, because Pastor Adeboye, Oyedipo, they will not stay forever. They will not stay forever. The people you invest in now will be the one that will speak when you are gone. Because as I speak to you now, the only fear that is only Fulani now are these men I just called for you now. You are Adepoye, the Oyedipo. But when you talk about the resources is in their disposal. The Fulanis cannot say we have. I don't see how much Fulani man have that Adeboye does not have it. I don't see any amount Fulani man have that Eriko don't have it. So the money is in their disposal. So if they are ready to go one-on-one, using money to convert people to become a Muslim, because of this Shariah law, it might not work. But I'm saying that our spiritual leaders should not wait on this kind of things happening before they start helping. Though they are doing, I'm not saying they are not doing, but they should channel more energy on investing on people than building.
The way maker, we are looking at the fact that there is a serious crisis even yesterday in Ebonyi State. People are saying the Fulani herdsmen are in the southwest, but now they have also struck in the southeast part of Nigeria. In Ebonyi State yesterday, Fulani herdsmen went there and took over some lives and bought some properties. The Igbo governors, what do you think they should do to stop all this kind of evil thing in their place?
Of course, the Fulanis are everywhere. Let's be realistic to ourselves. All we are saying that the reason why the Igbos are far better ahead of the Hausas is that they might not be able to tolerate the Fulani the way the Yorubas. Maybe probably because of the religious aspect of it. Many Yorubas are Muslim, Fulani are Muslim. They use that relationship to enter them. But in Igbo land, it's not like that. You might hear it means that they kill 3 or 4 people. What they kill in Southwest here is small down. The one that news cannot carry because of that religious relationship they use to enter Yoruba. Of course, we also know that how they have their way into the southeast is by measuring that they plant their own. Well, I mean the governors. We have seen the Hope Uzodinma. Many interview many Igbos, they tell you that Hope Uzodinma was being planted by Fulani in order for Hope Uzodinma to carry out their assignment in Southeast. Even the governor of Ebonyi State we are talking about, don't forget that in Umai also, many Igbos will tell you that it's being planted by Fulani. If you interview any Igbo man on your channel, they will tell you that the only governor that they can hit hand on their chest that they were the one that produced it is the governor of Abia State, which is Alex Oti. They tell you the rest was being imposed by Fulani herdsmen. You saw it from number 4 become number 1 of governor of the state. So of course, that's why I told you at the beginning of this interview that the Fulani, they have their plan. They have masterminded their plan, how they are going to take over Nigeria, conquer Nigeria, and you can see that that plan is gradually unveiling right now as we speak.
Then, do you think that the Igbos and Yorubas should come together, form an alliance so that they can defeat these Fulani extremists?
It is very difficult for Igbos and Yoruba to come together because as we speak to you now, 2 years is around the corner where election will come again. The hatred is going to be more dangerous as I speak to you. Anything that makes Peter Obi to come out to contest with Buhari, the one we see in 2023 is a child play because now Tinubu is in power. And they might not allow any Igbo man to come out to vote on the presidential day because they know that if they come out to vote, they might likely vote for their brother. They will not want what happened in 2023 to happen, whereby Tinubu lose election in Lagos State. So the hatred will be more. So if you are asking me that Igbos and the Yoruba to come together to fight this Fulani, it cannot work. The Hausas has already done their plans to make sure they divide them apart. As I speak to you now, many Fulani are gingering Obi to come out for presidential election. But if Obi will listen to my advice, Obi should not come out for 2027 election. Because it's coming out for 2027 election, it's going to be a disastrous to every people living in Lagos State especially, particularly. So the Fulanis have already seen that they have built their plans, how to hit their head together to make sure they have their way. As I speak to you, so the question you are asking me that whether Igbo will come with Yoruba to form alliance to fight this Fulani, the enemy of Nigeria, it cannot work. It cannot work. It cannot work.
We are closing now. What do you think should be done? Even by the Fulani people, I mean their own orga. Every Fulani herdsmen, do you think that they are being sent by some people, or they are just doing their own? Killing people or unalive people by their own.
Of course, you know this thing is not limited to Nigeria alone. Anywhere this Islamic mentality that everybody must serve the God I serve by all means, that's how it's always be. Go to other this thing how they claim ownership, they feel that you must do their culture, you must practice the God they serve, which is not supposed to be. That is what is causing this issue. So I keep telling people, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Obi, the rest of them, Atiku, were fighting to be a president, I said these guys, none of them can bring changes to Nigeria. If you bring angel from heaven with this kind of foundation, change cannot come. The Bible says if the foundation is being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The righteous have to destroy that foundation and rebuild that foundation. How can you rebuild Nigeria as a foundation? You have to split Nigeria. Let everybody go their separate way. and build their own foundation to their taste. As I speak to you, many people's lives have become useless in Lagos State, not because the ancestral power, not that because of riches from their villages pursuing them, but as a result of the house they have used their money to rent. Because the foundation that built that house was a faulty foundation. They want to put in that foundation that anybody that come into this house, no matter how wealthy the person is, the person will go down and the owner of the house will rise.
To be counted. You understand? You get it. So on this note, I stand to say that no, Hope Uzodinma is not the leader, and Hope Uzodinma can never be our leader because he's not qualified. A leader doesn't take the life of the people that are called that he come to lead. If you now take their life finish, who are you going to lead? Okay? If you take their life finish, who are you going to lead? Nobody. Will you rule yourself? So you see why we stand out to say that Hope Uzodinma is not a leader and he can never be one. Neither will he be recognized. Thank you.
So, Pastor, now let's just talk in 2 minutes about what's currently happening. The bad news coming from
Ebonyi
State, where Fulani herdsmen killed some Ebonyi indigenes. Where is the Bubag in all this?
I am asking, where is the Bubag? Where is police? Where is Sidious Musa and his boys? Where are those Udo Gachi? Where are those other security personnel? Where are they? Because we bring ECN by Mazen Namdekano. They say they are not okay. Then the ones you choose as the one that are okay, where are they today? And they are there looking. Do you know why they cannot act? Do you know why they cannot work? Because they are influenced and controlled and being managed by the Fulanis. They are agent and instrument of the Fulanis. So you cannot work against your master. So then the people that come to carry out that atrocity are the Fulanis, and they have come to carry out their mission, their vision, and their dream. So definitely they cannot stand against them because they are their master and they are slaves to them.
Now the question is simple. Then where are the Eastern governors in all this?
The Eastern governors are those agents now being imposed on the Easterners. The agent of the Fulanis, the Fulani Eastern governors imposed on the Biafrans. So they cannot work. You don't expect them to rise against Buhari. You don't expect them to rise against Tinubu and the rest. You don't expect them to work against their master. What they are doing is normal. They are already a slave and they have accepted and they have admitted to remain slave, them and their generation.
The civil war. The civil war has not ended. Do you agree with that?
The civil war has not ended. I've been saying it. The civil war of the mind is what we are fighting currently. They actually have not come out. I mean, Nigerian military forces, the Fulani infiltrated military forces in Nigeria, have not come out to do it openly, but in their mind, they have been fighting the Igbos since 1970 till date. The civil war has not ended. The bloody one just, lived shortly, only 6 months, to continue the psychological civil war that has lasted for over 54 years now. From 1970 till now is 54, 55. We were fighting politically, socially. Fulani man is fighting Igbo man, economically, industrially, even commercial wise, to bring us all our, versatilities, business versatilities, business acumen to full stop, an abrupt stop. That's why they have not allowed Igbo man to excel, to move free, to import, to do their business free along the Biafra coastal line of southern Nigeria. They only allow only one seaport at Apapa. Such is war. Only Apapa is clustered with many containers, causing gridlock, vehicular gridlock from Apapa to Ochodi, even to Agege Road, where Agege Motor Road ended at Abeokuta. There is much gridlock because we are having only one seaport. Instead of dredging on there, Fulani man is fighting war with Igbo man by not allowing on there dredged. Each and every time they dredge on there, Fulani herdsmen will start what? Shouting, talking, walking round the clock to make sure that on there is not working. Instead of dredging Akwibom, Cross River, Warri, River Niger, Fulani man is busy shooking Igbo man with all manners of criticism, making sure that if they dredge all this wharf or seaport in the southern Nigeria, it will still remain stagnated and unoperational. Because Fulani man is not happy. Very, very dominating and domineering.
What is
in Nigerian?
Because people say that everybody is blaming the Fulanis. How about your own state governors that you elected?
Thank you so much. That's why I'm chatting about them. Am I not blaming them? Kopus Adema is the one that is befriending the Fulanis, romancing them with their woman. Yes, Soludo is embracing whatever ideology or idea Sultana of Sokoto is coming out with, so that we have Islamic law, we have Shariah in place in Anambra State, in Imo, in Abia, because they are all errand boys, they are errand governors, they are all Fulani governors. Especially you've seen what actually transpired during the election that brought Hope Uzodinma. Uzodinma was made president by Abba Kyari. Uzodinma is widely known. A renowned Fulani governor in Nigeria today is Hope Uzodinma of Imo State.
Now, let's close with this. What do you think that Igbo's work now, especially with the level of insecurity now in Igbo land? Do you think that the presidency is what Igbo wants now? Especially with look at what happened over the weekend. How Fulani herdsmen killed, disalived different villagers in Ebonyi State. They have burnt different houses. What do you think that the Igbos want now? Do they want presidency, seaport, airport, or finally they are tired of this country? What do you think the Igbo wants?
Igbo man is tired of Nigeria. What Igbo man wants is needed now is to get Biafra nation. We need Biafra. We don't need Nigeria. We don't need presidency. We don't need seaport anymore. We don't want international airport anymore. What we want now is Biafra. Biafra is the only thing that can heal Igbo man's wound. Igbo man is nursing serious wound now, and it's only emancipation of sovereign state of Biafra that can heal that wound. We don't need presidency. We don't need seaport. We don't need anything again anymore. Don't give us finance minister. Please hold that position for yourself. Igbo man is needed to at least emancipate as a separate nation on its own. We don't want Nigeria. The only thing we are needed to do now is, after this trial, the whole southeastern state will actually see that ESN is it. ESN only can stop Fulani menace.
Ebuagu cannot stop Fulani menace.
They cannot, because Ebuagu is an errand, was formed by errand men, Fulani errand boys. Hope Uzodinma, Dave Umahi, Peter Mba, Charles Soludo, except Alex Oti. These southeastern governors are the ones that are constituting security in the southeastern Nigeria by not allowing ESN to do the job they know how to do well. Ebuagu can never withstand herdsmen. They are treating the issue of herdsmen with levity, and in that context,